Hello again. In this video, we will be covering the resources for research, and we will be looking at the APU databases. And then the context of this presentation is dedicated especially to business type projects, although if you're doing other types of projects, there are equally available databases that's useful for you. Okay, so let's start with the app space. Yeah, so from AppSpace, so this is your, after you log in to AppSpace, you get this basic page. You can search for the library, APU library, just type library and click. So you see the option there, library, and click. And then you will see this page at the top, ebooks. You can search directly from here, which is the top bar. You can search using your specific interest area, or what I recommend is you can search using the library homepage. Okay, so this is the e-databases. I'll bring you straight to the databases, direct to the point. Okay, so click on open library homepage. So I repeat, from here, click open library homepage on the right hand side of the page, and it will bring you here. And then you see the top bar, there's many options that you will need as and when necessary. Okay, and we will be choosing e-resources, e-databases, the first one. And we're going to double click there. And you will reach this page and you will get a lot of resources. You'll get a lot of resources, A to Z. Access engineering, ACM, psychology articles, current law journal, EBSCO host, Emerald, IEEE, Proquest, Sage, etc. Okay, so starting point, if let's say you don't know where to begin or you're not sure what title you want to do, I suggest start with Proquest, yeah, because Proquest will give you that variety. So you need to get the password keyed in, and then it will bring you to the page. So starting with Proquest. So Proquest will give you that variety because they have journals, books, and later you can also filter, yeah, the resources. All right, so let's take full text, for example, full text and peer reviewed. Let's say I'm interested in, say, digital transformation. Let's say the title is, say, business transformation, for example. Okay, digital transformation or business transformation. And I want to know about, say, employee engagement. Okay, so maybe I can also do this because I want the words to appear together in the search. Just do this filtering search, and let's see what I get. Okay, so I get 95 results, and from here I might want to choose which is closely related or which offers some type of gap that is worth investigating. Okay, let's say I want to go into change management perhaps. Yeah, so I can click and see what's this about. Okay, so this is a journal, change management, enhancing organizational efficiency, and I can also see the abstract, strategy, structure, etc. Okay, so this looks more managerial, not so much a little bit of transformation, change management. Okay, let's say I want to change a little bit. I want technology transformation, yeah, or maybe digital transformation. Let's see what kind of results I get. Okay, so a little bit different. Okay, so then, all right, so maybe a little bit closer to what I want. So you see there, it's important to have the right or maybe a mix, different types of search keys so that you get a few options. And the more specific, sometimes be specific rather than be broad. If you type management, then you'll get like thousands of results. Versus if you're interested in more specific, let's say transformational leadership, that will be a little bit more specific compared to management in general. So let's say this one, this is related to sustainability, and let's say, so it has law as well. Maybe I'm interested in this. I can click and I can get the full text. And it can be downloaded usually, yeah. So I can choose, yeah, to download if relevant or if contributing to my research. And it is from 2022. So you see that year 2022, quite useful, very recent. All right, so that's Proquest. Yeah, so Proquest will give you that variety and starting point, yeah, for your research. If let's say you're not sure which area you're interested in yet, but you have a general idea. Okay, and then okay, just now I mentioned about filtering. You can filter. For example, I just want last 5 years. I can choose the last 5 years. Okay, so just now from 243, it reduces to 231 because I just want the last 5 years. So it shows that this topic is also quite recent. A lot of articles are still from the last 5 years. And I can also select the publication. I just, for example, I want to connect to just sustainability, or I just want innovation. Okay, let's say I just want innovation related. So I can choose this, and then the research results will narrow down further. So just 5. Okay, so then maybe this can be my starting point. Yeah, electronic adoption, personnel management, tension, agility, etc. So okay, so that's one option. The first option, if you don't know where to begin, yeah, Proquest is a good one. But let's say you already have an idea, you have some idea and you have read a little bit on the topic, you can consider Emerald. Yeah, Emerald is a good resource. Emerald Insight is a good resource for journals, especially, yeah, business journals. All right, so again, the search method is the same for every database. So let's say I want the same keywords. Okay, let's say I want this. Just copy and paste. Drop it here and see. Let's see what Emerald will bring to me. Okay, so Emerald is focused on journals. Proquest just now has more variety of database. Yeah, it can even give you magazines also sometimes. But Emerald is a bit more specific to journals. All right. So here, for example, how to nurture digital culture and so on. So I see a few options, and of course, this is where you need some time to vet. Yeah, to look at the abstract and to see relevant or not. So when you look at Emerald, you need to normally you will need to have a little bit more specific idea. You already have an idea that you want employee engagement and digital transformation, and perhaps you just want service industry, then maybe you zoom into just that area. Yeah, you can sort by relevance, or you can take the newest to oldest. This one will request, you will call up the latest research first. Yeah, so just now the first entry was 2020. So now if you sort by most recent, you get the 2022 results. Yeah, so this is filtering. So you can again browse and see how you can filter further. I can also take the year. Okay, so let's say I just want 2017 to 2022. Okay, so right now I have 264 results. So let's say with this filtering, will it? Yeah, of course, normally it will reduce. Okay, so let's go and see. From 263, 200 plus, it goes to 262. Still okay, meaning the topic is quite recent. A lot of research are still from the last 5 years. And let's say I just want maybe case studies, only 2. Yeah, so let's say I just want articles. So let's just take articles. It will drop further to 158. Yeah, the number of results will drop further to 158. And from here, I can narrow down, I can look at the PDF, I can download, etc. So this is your option. You can view on website or you can download as PDF. That's Emerald. Okay, those are the 2 main ones. And if you want books, okay, so let's say if you want specific books, I suggest you go to EBSCO. So you see there, EBSCO host academic collection. They have quite a good selection of books that okay, for example, for research, okay, let's say for research, you want a textbook for reference to see what is qualitative research. Okay, so let's say you're interested to do interviews and you want to do qualitative research. So EBSCO hosts, search, let's say qualitative research, and then, okay, then you can actually get you can read from here, PDF full text, for example, how to do qualitative research or interviews in management topics. Okay, so of course there's a button there to full download, but take note, they won't allow you, the app or the system won't allow you to have full download because of copyright reasons. So you may be able to print some pages, but not all, obviously. So let's say I want to know what are the methods of doing qualitative research and so on. And then I can read from the page here on the right hand side. Okay, so let me look at the right hand side now. Okay, experiences and method. So I can just go to the next page. So I can look at the button at the bottom of the page here. Page 69. Okay. What do I want to do? Odyssey of Discovery. Okay. So etc. So I can read and talk. I mean, this talks about phenomenology. And that's a book from EBSCO. Okay. And then even if I want, okay, let's say in my own research just now, let's say I want, instead of a research book, I want that topic related to digital transformation and employee engagement. So the related books will be provided. Okay, so for example, like this, employee engagement. But remember, these are books. If you want to refer to books, of course, it takes a longer time to read through. Yeah, and select the parts that will be relevant to support. And of course, normally books tend to be older. So if you look at the years, 2014, 2015, yeah, compared to just now, let's say this one, this is 2022, this is Emerald just now, or even Proquest. So you get 2021, 2022, yeah, a bit more recent, because of course books take longer to publish compared to journals. Okay, and then if let's say your research area is multidisciplinary, okay, for example, a little bit hybrid, for example, business and IT or business and technology, it is also possible to find some resources from ACM. Yeah, ACM Digital Library. This is actually for computing especially. But if let's say your work is hybrid, let's say e-commerce or let's say analytics, yeah, HR analytics, for example, then consider ACM because they also have some good hybrid type research. Okay, so again, I just copied my search request from the earlier search engines. So I get 1,354 related to various areas connected to this digital transformation and employee engagement. So I can just narrow down. I just want journals, for example. Okay, I just want, let's say, okay, journals. Let's say I just want one journal. So it will just be very narrowed down to ACM journal. All right, so I get just 34, okay, social alignment, etc. And I can also take filter publication. If you look at the left part of the page, publication from the last 5 years, and narrow down further to 30. Okay, so that's ACM. And another one that is useful is Springer. Okay, I'll just scroll down. Springer is at this is based on alphabetical order. Sage is also fine. It has books, again, more scientific. Yeah, but can explore, no problem. Science Direct as well. I have found some papers from Science Direct because my area is hybrid. So Springer Link also equally useful. So you can search and find out, is there any related research on Springer? Yeah, so that's an additional, okay, for example here, digitalization on employee engagement. So those are, okay, to summarize, those are some of the options that's available from APU E-Databases. So the advice is, so from AppSpace, of course, go to library, APU library. So open library homepage. Okay, and then go to APU E-Databases and consider the resources such as Proquest, Emerald, EBSCO for the books, EBSCO host, apologies, EBSCO, EBSCO host. And also if your work is hybrid, you can consider ACM as well as Springer. Okay, so feel free to explore and make use of this APU databases. Yes, it is from e-resources, APU E-Databases. So all the best for your research. Thank you for watching the video.